Hello everyone and welcome. My name is Jeff and today we're going to have some fun playing Magic, and today is going to be a little bit more about fun and rather than being like super good. Just so you guys know, we are playing all of the shapeshifters from Kaldheim. So Guardian Gladewalker, Masked Vandal, Realm Walker, all these have the ability Changeling, and if you see up at the very top here it says Changeling. This creature is every creature type. So Merfolk, it is a horse, it is a dog, it is a human, it is a god, it is everything. Every creature type you can think of. Elder's a fun one to be picking. There's a lot of different creature types here. So we are going to be having some fun diving into all of the changelings of Kaldheim. There is a card, the Bearers of Littjar, that actually does create this tribal play of playing all changelings, which is kind of funny because it's like anything that's a shapeshifter, which shapeshifters technically can be a little bit different. Like we do have I took it out of the deck because I wanted to fit more of the main stuff, but like Glasspool Mimic is technically a shapeshifter as well. If you dive into historic, then the Metallic Mimic turns into any creature type when it's battlefield, but I think I'm not sure if it keeps the shapeshifter side of it. I don't think so. It's only the changelings that keep that. So this works where it says 3 mana to play this out. First Saga, create a 2/2 blue shapeshifter creature token with changeling. And then any number of target shapeshifters, creatures you control, have the base power and toughness 4/4. So any other shapeshifters that enter the battlefield and turn into something else will actually lose that shapeshifter side of it. So we have to have these creatures that are shapeshifters and have changeling as an ability. And so that's the only thing that really works with this. And then at the second Saga, any number of target shapeshifters you control have base power and toughness 4/4. And they just have it. It's not until end of turn, not until anything like that. Our Masked Vandals, which are just 1/3s, pretty weak sauce and everything like that beforehand, suddenly become 4/4s after this goes off. Or our 2/2 that's out already will become a 4/4. And so this, for 3 mana, we get to create a 4/4 on board as well as turn other things into bigger things. So actually pretty good, a pretty powerful effect. As long as we can have a lot of creatures on board, it becomes even more and more powerful. And then the third Saga, third side of this, choose up to 1 target creature or planeswalker. Each creature with power 4 or greater you control deals damage equal to its power to that permanent. So we can do just tons and tons of damage to a creature. There is kind of a fun side of this of maybe you can, so it says just, it doesn't say a creature that an opponent controls. So what we could do is like play like Brash Taunter. That's in historic, but Brash Taunter, things that deal damage to opponent equal to how much damage is dealt to it. And so you can do some fun stuff with that as well. Like turn everything into 4/4s, have a massive board of stuff and have them all hit the Brash Taunter. There's way better ways to do that, but there's a fun thing you can do with that. As far as like what's our best cards, so Realm Walker enters battlefield. When it enters battlefield, you have to choose a creature type. Well, all of our creatures are the same creature type, or every creature type, so we can choose anything we want to. Then we look at the top card of the library and play it anytime, as long as or look at the top card of the library anytime. Then you may cast creature spells of the chosen type. So any of our creatures we can cast with this. So Realm Walker, our good card advantage stuff. Masked Vandal, as long as we have creatures in the graveyard, we can exile a creature and then we can get to destroy artifacts and enchantments when it enters the battlefield. Guardian Gladewalker puts counters onto everything, which is pretty nice. And then we have some pretty cool stuff. Bloodline or Praetor, first off, whenever another creature of the chosen type, so any type that we want it to be, gets to get counters onto it. We get to put counters onto Bloodline Praetor. So pretty nice. Orvar the Allform. This is the other card that we're really building the deck around, because I've been wanting to play with this card anyway, and I'm really excited. So 4 mana, 3/3 changeling. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, if it targets one or more other permanents you control, create a token that's a copy of one of those permanents. So and so if you target a legendary, it's going to create a second copy of the legendary. If that's a good way to protect it, if something's going to go down, like if someone's going to destroy stuff, everything, that could be a good way to make it happen, to have it come out as an extra copy. And then whenever a spell or ability an opponent controls causes you to discard this card, to discard this card, create a token that's a copy of target permanent. So whenever spell and ability an opponent controls cause you to discard this card, create a token that's a copy of target permanent. Okay, so I was reading that differently before. I didn't realize that was whenever it causes you to discard this card. But then I can just make create a token that's a copy of target permanent. So I can target any permanent on the battlefield if ever this gets discarded from our hand. So that's actually pretty nice. All right, and then we do have, so first off with that, how can we actually target our own stuff? We have unsummons that target their stuff and our stuff, which is really nice. If ever we're trying to protect something that's about to die, like a Realm Walker, we can just bounce it back to our hand, create a copy of it. Sweet. By the way, if they are 4/4s, we're making the copy that is of its normal type. The 4/4 doesn't stick as copies of that. It doesn't keep that there, unfortunately. Snakeskin Veil puts counters onto stuff, protects our creatures. Maskwood Fortification is a land that can also target our creatures. And those are the main pieces that we have to kind of be able to have unsummons to slow the game down a little bit. They'll let us build up our board state and get up a bunch of 4/4s. And then also just be able to create more and more copies of things that then we can get out Bears of Littjara and have a bunch more 4/4s. One copy of Morite of the Frost lets us copy anything that we want, which we want more Realm Walkers, want more Glade Walkers for more counters or more plus and counters. We can do that. Reflections of Littjara is actually pretty sweet. So it works really well with Bloodline Predator as well as just with going wide in general. So Bloodline Predator, whenever another creature of the chosen type enters the battlefield, so it doesn't matter if it's a token or anything, it just starts getting plus encounters. So it Reflections of Littjara, if we cast a creature spell, we're going to choose an extra copy of that creature. So whenever you cast a spell of the chosen type, which is a creature type, then you get to copy that spell. So pretty cool stuff. We can just copy a bunch of different things and they start getting lots of counters onto it. The rest of the deck, pretty easily, straightforward. Dude, I'm having a hard time spoken right now. I just barely did the mobile app video and had to do like 10 takes on it. Anyway, Turn Different Symbiosis, Secret Restoration, Jwari Disruption, and Vastwood Fortification as our other lands. And then we have 18 lands here. And so we're up to, what is that? That puts up to 27 lands, I think, altogether. So we have enough lands to play things out. We have enough ways to be actually casting our stuff. And that's the deck. Let's go and jump right into it. See how it does for us. Wish me luck. All right, I'm against SDU21. And we have a bunch of 2-drops and only 2 lands, though. But yeah, sure. Why not? We're doing the thing we want to be doing, right? So we're getting out these guys. By the way, put in the Kaldheim art on these ones, which I love. This is one of my favorite arts, actually, of an island. It's pretty, you know? That's what I think of, just like a pretty little island out there. I lived in Hawaii for a while, so there's also like the Hawaii island look, but like, it's just nice. Realm Walker is pretty sweet stuff. So I actually just want a chump blocker out here. So Mass Vandal first, or just like a good blocker for us. This can destroy artifacts and champions, but it's also just good stats. And by good stats, I mean it does things. These all get a lot better when they're 4/4s, okay? All right, land into Realm Walker. That's what we want. Give it to me now. Are they going to swing in just to put a counter onto something else? Do it. I dare ya. All right, well, if we hit a land, we have some really sweet stuff. Counter onto Mass Vandal. Now we have a little bit better blocker. Pass the turn. And a decent chump blocker. We actually want stuff in the graveyard for Mass Vandal to work well, because we do probably want to end up destroying Embercleave against this matchup. Yeah, so hitting a land wouldn't be the worst. We should have a pretty good chance of hitting lands here. Let's see what Trusty Dusty MTG Assistant says. 31% to hit land, and that's not including the disruptions, which is another 3.9%. You know, all these other lands that don't count as lands necessarily. I don't think they count those as lands in this. Castle Ardenvale. Which, by the way, MTG Assistant, it's down in the description below. If you guys ever want this, it's a really awesome app if you're playing MTG Assistant, or if you're playing MTG Arena on your computer. Get MTG Assistant. It just shows up in the background, opens up with your app every time that you do, and just keeps track of everything for you. Keeps track of how often you won, stuff, did things, all that jazz. It's nice. All right, so we block like that. They might have like a fight as one. That's what I'm a little bit worried of. It could be like a Rimrock Knight where they can kill the Mass Vandal, which I'm kind of okay with too. I mean, it would be nice if we had an actual thing that we could play on the next turn. But keeping them from hitting for lots of damage, hopefully we can start top decking better than they do. All right, so yeah, as expected. Sad. They get a 3/2, and we get tapped lands. All right, well. We get a land, though. I'm happy about that. It's all good. Everything will be fine. Everything is fine. All right, another untapped land would be nice for the Snakeskin Veil. And if we can survive to get up to Reflections of Littjara, it actually becomes really cool stuff for us. Yikes, that's bad. All right, Realm Walker. on let's go Will of the Wisp. No, let's go Elder. What's a fun one? We need to come up with some funny ones. Let's go Goat. All goats. We want all the goats. Calling all goats. Yes. This is gonna be fun. All right, I need just like a list of fun ones. Okay, that is your job down at the bottom. So in the description below, your guys' job is to come up the most funny, the best creature type, and whoever has the best one in the first couple of hours, you guys will get your comment pinned. Okay, I'll pin you to the top. So that's what I need from you guys right now, is the best creature type name. Yep. I can only think of so many. Maybe I'll pull up like a list over here while I'm at it. All right, so you can say with Venerable Knight, cool, no blocks. Yeah, they're going wide. That's nice. If we hit land, well, we know we're not hitting land. Bear's Lit Jar is pretty good. Bloodline Predator can be pretty nice. We probably just want to play anything off the top of our deck that isn't a land, so that we can find lands. Youthful Knight number 2. These guys have first strike, right? Yeah, that's pretty annoying. So we do have land off the top. I can turn more things into 4/4s. So we have the ability to take a hit one turn. I'm not sure if we can take it after this. So I'm just debating if I want to get out like the Praetor here, and then like hold off on the Bear's Lit Jar for a little bit more time. This is also removal for us, so let's go ahead and play it out. We get a 2/2. No attacks past the turn. We're probably trading this off with anything that swings in. And that's just how it goes. All right, so yeah, I'm going to come up with some pretty fun creature types we can get up to here. Here, I'll go ahead and show you guys this while we're doing this. Okay, come over here, right there. Stop it! I want it just to be like partly in here, for the love. All right, anyway, apparently there is Aurochs. That's definitely going to be one of them. It's got to be interesting. All right. Fireborn Knight, yeah, all the knights in the world, they just had tons of gas in this hand. That's bad. They still can't attack in very well yet, though. Their best play is to be attacking in as aggressively as they can right now. I don't think that with this deck you just attack and then hope that you can kind of get the last points of damage at the end. Okay, swings in with Venerable Knight. If it's just swinging with that, I think we take the 3. Yeah, so no blocks, because now we get to have a couple 4/4s, which is a little bit better. Okay, play out. We can put a counter onto stuff, but I think I want the all form out for just creating more bodies on board in general. We have 2 ways to do that. That actually works with the Praetor as well. Yeah, let's go ahead and do this. So go on blue here. We have a green source off the top. Orval the all form. No attacks past the turn. Life total is still at 9. That's not good. If they have an Ember Cleave, we're in trouble. We get to kill something on the next turn. We get to create copies of whatever we have. Like Bloodline Predator is actually a pretty good thing to copy multiples of. I mean, Realm Walker is not the worst either. Just being a 2/3 in general is pretty good stuff. Yeah, or the all form. Opponent's has to read all this. Like, what in the world is going on? All right, opponent's still going. So, well, while that's going on here as well, I found a list of all the creature types on this. So we some pretty fun ones. Felled the Griff. I don't want to show all these ones because I want you guys to have a chance to find the best one. But there's some pretty good ones. A Rigger, Flag Bearer. These are creature types rather than just being, you know, anything else. A Pangolin. Come on, opponent. It's your go, my friend. You can play Magic. I believe in you. All right, opponent just swings in. Nice. All right, so block here. We'll have this guy block here, and I think we block here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep. That's how it goes. Whatever happens here happens. If all form dies, it's bad, but we have to keep ourselves alive, right? No triggers, nothing happening. Cool, sweet. Down to 2. They're going very wide still. We get to kill a Youthful Knight. They can make a Castle Ardenvale token. We can make a couple Pretenders. All right, so we are killing Youthful Knight. Play out a Forest. Make sure we're tapping the blue mana here. Play a Bloodline Pretender. We're gonna put this onto a Sand. Sand is an option, so yes. Pass the turn. All right, they currently have lethal, so let's see if they just go attacking in, and then we'll show them the might of this deck. Yes. Oh man. We just made Sands. Oh yeah. All right, attacks in. We get to survive by doing this. Counter onto this guy. Okay, make a copy of the Bloodline Praetor. Let's find another fun one. Samurai. This one's a Samurai. We want to put more counters onto good ones. We want a big board of powerful things, so... all right, let's look up... what's another good one? Douthy. Whatever that is. Just a little Douthy. Yes. All right, so you block there. I guess we don't have to have stuff die, right? If they have an Embercleave, it's annoying. But yeah, try to not have things die is the best. So we get to block everything. Do you have an Embercleave? Embercleave kills us. It gets up to, I think, just enough with a Wreck Knight. All right, they got nothing. They got squat. We're in this, boys. We're actually not that far away from lethal right here. No, it's a Trebuchet. No. Oh, we're dead. We're so dead. Well, okay then. We are going to let's see, can I attack? I'm debating if I want to play out the all form or not here. So play out the island. Because I get to put counters onto all of these. Does that give us enough for lethal? Okay, so if we swing in, we hit for 10. We have exactly lethal. They have to block, and everything can kill the trebuchet. Yes! Yes, we got there. We got there. We don't have a blocker, so if they have anything hasty, then we're in trouble. But, okay. Okay, so yeah, one more turn. Unsummon off the top can actually be really nice for us. No more blockers. We can create an extra copy of Bowlane Pretender. Yes. Shining Armor, nice. And we'll go ahead and play out this Realm Walker on Shapeshifter. Why not? Just for this time. Counters onto everything. And we'll attack in, and we'll unsummon the Realm Walker, create a copy. On wait, we have the time, so Slith. Let's do it on Slith. Yes. Oh, that's so fun. Oh my goodness. I mean, this is one of the best games ever. If only the opponent had it played so stinking slow. But that was actually like pretty good stuff we just did right there. Oh my goodness. Okay, you bring it on. And we have 3 lands. We have 3 lands. This is good and stuff, right? Play out turn Timber Symbiosis, tap, pass the turn. We have our colors. We're fine. We'll see how this goes, actually. We had the 2 most fun things in our hand, so we hopefully just get to those, and this lets us survive for a little bit longer. And we have some ways to target stuff, although we might have to play that out just to get to our land drops. So play out Mass Vandal first. Yeah, this does have an ETB effect, but I'd much rather put the counter onto the Mass Vandal than just have this be a 2-2. A 2-4 is a lot better in a lot of ways. There we go. All right, so we can get to other lands. All right, so first off, attack in. Down to 19, play out Realm Walker, and we're going to go with a Beeble. Just a Beeble here. Raven's Wording, all right. Creates a birdie. Okay, we definitely want to be playing stuff off the top of our deck whenever we can. Although these are pretty nice to have for destroying enchantments and such. Maybe we want that. Or we just want to help try to find more lands. Yeah, let's play this out instead. So Gladewalker, put it onto Mass Vandal. Swing in. Pass the turn. Yeah, the Mass Vandal not being able to just automatically have stuff exile things, like having to exile from something from the graveyard, is annoying, but it does go into a lot of decks still. It's still nice. It can be a vampire. Vampires like stuff in the graveyard. It can be a zombie. It can be a manticore. Oh goodness. How bad does this get? Oh. Nice. Crap. We're screwed. Well, we're playing out in all form. You do you, bud. We're gonna still have fun. Yeah, pass the turn. We get Reflections of Litjara on the next turn if we want. Put a Cardio from outside the game on top of the library. We don't get to see what this is. This is just something from the sideboard they get to put on top of the library right here. Interesting. We are in trouble a little bit here. Just a smidge, but you know, a lot at the same time. All right, down to 14. Battle for Birchagard. I forget the Transmogrify is in Standard. That's good. We came to do a thing, and the thing is going to be done no matter what you say. And that is make all the copies of all of the things. Oh, wait, we have to choose a type. Let's choose a whale. Got a whale of a tale to tell you that, a whale of a tale or two. Sorry. Swing, swing. They could triple block the Realm Walker. That could be a little bit annoying. Takes it down to 18. That's right. We got him below their starting life total. They're going to make a copy of everything. Oh, this is so good. Battle for Virtue Guard. Actually, you can go pretty intense with the tokens here. Human Warrior. I'm not sure if Castle Ardenvale. Oh, yeah. Here comes another Dream Trawler. Shrinks in. We definitely block one of these guys. Human Warrior, Human Soldier. Down to 5. Yep. It's okay. We did the thing, guys. The thing is done. We did it. And we get to destroy a Battle for Virtue Guard here. So, take that, fool. Gotcha. All right, Mass Vandal. Yeah, destroy that. We'll exile this. Extra copy doesn't really matter too much. Man, we actually got rid of our guy that gives +1/+1 counters, which is a little bit awkward. So swing here, swing here. All right, we're gonna get some extra damage in. That's right, we got you. Ha! Oh goodness. I mean, what we're doing isn't not powerful. It's just also interesting. Weird. Let's do weird. Oh man, if you can have this much fun losing, you're playing Magic right. Oh, that's fun. All right, yeah, we're definitely dead. Good game. You got us. We have some life gain in blue. Nope, nope. Nothing doing here. Oh gosh, dude, that's so fun. That is so fun. Item gets Blind Seeker, and we will keep this. Playing out Basswood tap first is definitely better than not doing so. So yeah, play this out tapped, pass the turn. Life gain shenanigans. Again with this, we'll go Mass Vandal first. Actually, maybe I should have held off on the Mass Vandal, because if we're playing up against Doom Foretold, this can be a really nice thing for us. At the same time, though, getting counters onto it is also really good. Let's use Thirst. Dies right away. Rude. All right, Pretender. On Monger. Those dang Mongers. Yes, Righteous Valkyrie. All right. All form. Please don't die all form. No attacks, fast turn. This guy could get pretty big pretty quick. I'm actually really impressed. Yeah, not too shabby at all. Okay, Righteous Valkyrie. Another all form. All right, let's go with. I'm debating if I want to unsummon our Pretender here as well. Let's go with. Let's just go wide. All right, so counter here gets hexproof. Excuse me, on Sable, whatever Sable is. And Guardian Gladewalker. Counter onto, let's go onto the all form. And we'll attack in. That's still a decent amount of damage right there. That's 10 points of damage. We could unsummon at instant speed, pass the turn. Whatever angel thing they're playing, we're probably just bouncing this Righteous Valkyrie no matter what. Ooh. They get to gain 8 life with this, which puts them up to... Is that 27? No. That would be 12. Yeah, sorry. Okay, so... Yeah, we unsummon the angel. We hope that they actually swing in, I guess. Swings in. Okay, we'll take our beats. Down to 14. Unsummon this. Another pretender. Sweet. Okay, wait. What do we want? Rigor. Cheers. Swing all in. Okay, down to 7. I love when other people appreciate what we're doing. It's like, yeah, that's right. We just did that. Down to 7. Righteous Valkyries are so far away from being really relevant. Well, they're still really relevant because they still gain them 6 life here. Like that's really dang good. Yeah. All right, so they can tap to kill Gladewalker. They can tap to kill this Pretender. No, it has to be power greater than it, so they can only kill the Gladewalker, but they still have to tap down. All right, play out Island. We're going to play out the other all form here, just to get some extra counters onto stuff. Keep this one. 3 counters. Now let's just swing with both of these guys. Could have swung with the all form as well, potentially even the Pretender here, but they're getting double strike on the next turn. We need to kill... We have to kill the Valkyrie. Their best play is probably to just chump block. They want this to have double strike. That gains them 8 life. So yeah, just chump block here. Yeah, takes 5 down to 8. So we're taking 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we're going down to 2. All right, we need to hit like something amazing off the top here. Double strike, yeah. Down to 16. Don't play a blocker. Okay, unsummon off the top. If they only have one blocker, how much damage do we have? So yeah, if they don't have a blocker, we have a chance. So unsummon off the top, please. They probably have like Heartless Axe and everything like that in the hand. Torran or Taborax. Unsummon. Darn it. I think that they just block the 8/8 and then we don't have lethal now, right? Yeah. We would have had lethal. All right. That was a fun one. We're out of here. Oh, I can't pay for it automatically. Darn it. You know, so I didn't ever expect this deck to win basically ever, but the fact that we're getting this close is still fun. We definitely need like more interaction and stuff. So honestly, maybe like more unsummoned type of stuff is not the worst. Yeah. This deck has some chance. All right, I'm against the Hordling. All the tap lands, but we also have 3 drops, so we can hopefully find an untapped land by then. So let's go ahead and try this out. On the play, 3 drops are a little bit better than not on the play. We're gonna have to get out tap lands at some point. So get these out. These have a higher chance of not being tap lands for us. I mean, that did give us a turn 2 play if we found other lands, but whatever. Not a land. Pass the turn. Intimidator. All right. Realmwalker's the best for card advantage. Dang it. Didn't find the land anytime during that. Sounds about right. Come on, deck. Yeah, fighting an untapped land there would have been so good. So good. And technically, based off the arena's algorithm, we only drew 2 of our lands. And so they should be, like, typically they try to get you more lands, the way the algorithm works. Okay, down to 17, Hellhound. What do we want to bring out there? Probably Sephiroth just having block or chump block. Realm Walker can block the Hellhound pretty easily. Lovestruck Beast. All right, land. We can find land off the top, and we can go Pretender and potentially play something else with Realm Walker. And that gets our board bigger, which then Bears of Littjara becomes a little bit better. So we still have a little bit of time to figure something out. Okay, this is the fun part. We get to play Metathran. And we do get land off the top. Sweet. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Okay. Oh, but to be able to cast Pretender first and then cast something off the top, we might have to shuffle away whatever's on top. So it might be a little bit awkward. We'll see. I think getting multiple things out is probably better than not doing that. Okay, Hellhound. Ah, come on. Boo. All right, grab an island. Whatever we're playing out here, I think we're just having to block. Okay, 3, 9. we're going for it. Okay, we're going for it. Noggle. Whenever he casts a Noggle, we're good. Okay. If they don't have a land to play here, then we survive. With the land, we still survive. Oh, they didn't pump. They didn't pump with the Intimidators. They had us dead. Okay. Oh, okay, they had it that way too. Darn it! Come on. We were so close to going off. I mean, if we had found an untapped land there, we could have played out 4 copies of these Bloodline Pretenders, which still had us probably dead, but especially with the Intimidators, whatever. But no, actually, no, I think we could have still gotten through that. We would have had like some like 5/5s, some pretty big stuff. That would have been fun. Up against Manstake. Bring on Manstake. All right. If we find blue source here, then this is a pretty good hand. If we don't, it's awful. We're keeping it. We're trying it. I'm doing it. It's going to happen. My dreams always come true. Every time. Lands always support me. You guys know how it goes. Darn it again. Well, we still get a pretty good curve. All right, so Mass Vandal, pass the turn. Against white, I probably ought to be playing the Guardian out first, but this is the better thing to put counters onto. High toughness is better. Okay, foretells a card. Is this Doomscar? Doomscar will be bad. Well, swing for 2. Oh yeah, if this is Doomscar, we're totally screwed. Especially if we can't find blue mana. Come on, discard the Orvar. Angel of Vitality. Okay. Oops. They got it. Darn it. All right, play this tapped. Still can't find a blue source. Come on. All right, maybe it's not Doomscar. Although I could see an Angel's deck running Doomscar as well. What other things can you foretell with it? I'm not even sure. Revitalize, okay. Gains 4 life with Angel Vitality. That's the turn. Come on, deck. We're gonna get the life total down a little bit lower here. Down to 15 past the turn. I just don't want this to become a 4/4. It becomes a lot harder for us to deal with if it's a 4/4. But now the next turn, if we have Orvar, we can play Orvar and create a copy of something. Probably another Glade Walker to put counters onto more stuff. This actually might not be a bad deck with Vorinclex. we actually put a lot of plus and counters onto things. Okay, pass to my turn. Yay for more Mass Vandals. Alright, we'll swing for 4. We're still winning the race. I'm winning the race. I'm winning the race. If they are just holding on to Doom Scars, this isn't a board state that you play it on, but whatever. Glorious Protector. Okay. Can't actually bring back the Angel of Vitality. Now it's just a blocker for them. Cool. Didn't decide to block the Glade Walker. Good for you. All right, now we're probably going to go for Bears of Litjaras instead of Orvar right away. If we find a blue source, it's just ultimately better to start killing angels with. So this is a foretell creature. Oh. Oh, that could be bad. Okay, blue mana, blue mana. I believe in you, mana. Yes! We got there. We're doing it. We're doing it, folks. All right, so Bears of Litjara is a way to actually kill Angel of Destiny. So we do that. I guess no attacks. How much are we taking here? I don't think it gets them up to 35. It's going to be a lot, but it doesn't get up to 35. They do gain extra life. They're gaining more life than we are because of Angel Vitality. Okay, revitalizes. Up to 22. They might kill us with Angel Destiny here. They might have got there. We could have attacked them to get them down like a little bit lower. I'm not sure if it would have changed much here. So they gain life. They gain an extra life because of Angel Vitality. Down to 7. We gain that life as well. Yeah, they got there. Good game. Darn it! Ah, we just could never find blue mana. We actually, I think that if we found blue mana a turn or two earlier, we would have been in a much better shape there. Okay, we're up against a Kikik-Tapang. I wish that could be a creature type that we could play here. Okay, on the play, this is pretty good. Yeah, bring out a forest, pass the turn. Bloodline Pretenders into Bloodline Pretenders into Orvar and play them out again, hopefully. It's pretty good stuff. Mass Vandal, also not the worst. Just getting out of board state. We want creatures on board here. That can destroy an Embercleave. All right, Rakdos. Skyclave Shade. All right, Pretender. Let's go on to Wombat. Yep. No attacks past the turn. Oh, it's so fun. So if we find a land off the top, then I think we hold off here a little bit. Stompy boy. Rude. No blocks. Take 3, down to 17. Oh, that's a shock land. All right, that's fine. We get to play this here tapped. Bloodline Pretender on Yeti. No attacks. Well, I'm debating if I want to block with this. It could be a nice thing to actually protect here. Swing in, pass the turn. I still feel like they're going to have some sort of Embercleave. If it's Skyclave Shades, Bone Crusher Giants, and other shenanigans going on, then this... We might want to have this out just as a way to destroy Embercleaves. Okay, no blocks. We'll take it one more turn. Down to 14. Liliana.
You had a fraction of my power.
Oh, we have to discard a card. All right, well, we get rid of a land. That's our extra green source, actually. This is a little bit awkward. Do we hit the unsummon instead? Yeah, we have a higher chance of hitting something else to play than more green mana. Well, we're going to discard something here. All right, Orvar, counter there. All attack at Liliana. Down to 1, pass the turn. They have to tick up, so we're losing the Zagoth Triumph. That's fine. Having the unsummon would have been really nice. Turgid. All right, so no blocks. Down to 11. Discard. So they actually get a copy of this Triumph, I believe. I've not seen this actually happen yet, but it is pretty interesting. So yeah, Turgid. Turgid's terrible.
I have no interest in fighting.
Yeah. Yep. That's cool. We're doing good stuff. Okay, swing at Liliana. Okay.
I'll be back.
Pass the turn. Soul Shatter. Well. Before that happens, let's make an extra copy of this. All right, this goes as a Rhino. Orvar gets sacrificed, goes to their side of the board. Yep. Well, we're doing fun things against really good things. This is how this goes. No surprises, not really. This is a chance they don't have blockers here. All right. Well, we need to keep our life total a little bit higher with this board state. Turn Timber Symbiosis. No attacks past the turn. Can't block Turgid very well. Turgid's Lantern. Okay. Lose 3 life. I could have sacrificed the token. I think they got us anyway now. Yeah, they could get us right there. That's cool. All right. No attacks past the turn. We're dead to Turgid now. Cycles. Yeah, they're playing it out as long as they can. Yeah, we just drew all of our lands now. Sacrifice here. They swing with Turgid, has Menace, and they win. See, Turgid is actually a really, really good card in general. They want our Pretender. No! You can never have it. We're holding on to our Pretender, no matter what. Yeah. It's going down with us. You can't have our Orvar in the end. We shall be victorious. Okay. Well, victory is all based off perspective. So we dominated, obviously. All right, guys, it's over. Oh goodness. All right, so the all forms are not all stars. Let's just say that the all forms are good, but they're definitely not all stars. Orvar, the all form, though, was actually pretty cool. I actually enjoyed this. Bloodlane Pretender, like, there was actually some cool stuff we were doing, building up a big board. If we had flyers, it would have been better. If we had any other things. So I think that you could very easily, like, throw in a Llanowar elves into this deck and just, like, have, like, a couple elves that you can play here and there, or, like, a couple whatever creature, birds. Whatever thing you want to do, and, like, basically play this deck with it, and it still is decent. So I don't know. It's fun. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe. The key secret word for today is that the all forms are not all stars. Not all stars. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed it. See you in the next one, and bye-bye.